Oh wow, that Cygor! I didn't even pay attention to where the Cygor was. All that talk. I mean, it's such a. I think I really underestimated how fast this army was. Yeah, I mean they've got all those boar boys, and the Minotaurs are fast. Did I did not actually do as much damage as I would have liked. Well, time to build another army. So hopefully I think they have factored this in. These dwarves shouldn't go just willy-nilly attack these guys. Ugh. He was only a low-level guy. And he's just wounded. Losing the Casket of Souls is the worst part of all that. Everything else we can just get back in a few turns. Although I don't think Rakash's army is actually probably good enough to finish it off. You know? Because it's all chariots. And this army's full of stuff that chariots aren't going to be good against. Huh. Good, yeah, I'm really loving this game as well. I've messed up. This is kind of annoying. It's more of an annoyance. Doesn't matter where I recruit my lord. As long as it's here, this is probably a better place to do it. Right. Treacherous. Now, I'm pretty sure this was my guy who, yeah, I put him all in campaign skills, and I think he's basically my lord who's kind of designed to, yeah, he's got some skills. He's basically just my recruitment guy. In fact, let me. I mean, it's a bit of a lame name for sure. Just so I know for I've got the guy who's an explorer and stuff, but he's not really designed for a full army. Beastmen are your favourite army, so you kind of enjoyed watching them kick my ass. I haven't actually played a proper Beastman campaign. In Warhammer 1 I did have a go with, I always get Morgur and the other one. The one who has he gets more of the spawn. And I got a mission to, it was one of his early quest missions to fight an orc army or something like that. And I probably overextended. I tried to beeline for it and I actually got caught by the Empire and got destroyed. Which was kind of annoying. What? Right, Khalida's not in a position to recruit. I was just trying to remember if there was somebody else we were going to try and recruit units. Oh. Highborn. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't think you can get followers from here. Oh, there's another island over there. But we're carrying on going in this direction. And right, let's see what heroes we can get actually. Let's see if we've got a cool Necrotech guy yet. Scorpion Carver. What's an Imbuer do? Extra experience for these you guys. And you get lots of buffs or recruitment elsewhere. Which is a bit too, we have to be in the right place at the right time. If I was planning to build a bunch of these now, I still hold out. There's no Tomb Princes I recruit. I know I can't actually have the thing. Right, that was a Law of Light guy, but no particular reason. Let's just see what kind of skills we've got. Raffle. Oh, oh no. Aggressive. Oh no, don't want those. Wise. Oh, I think the other guy actually, the one who just died, did have Wise. Which was actually quite a good. Yeah, we'll go for this then. We'll get the death guide just for that. Before I recruit any units, in 3 turns we're going to get the surplus. Part of me is like, what's the bonus? It's like, if I turn that turn, I should wait a turn before I bother recruiting units here. I mean, it doesn't really matter. At the moment they're rank 2, once I put that guy in there they'll be rank 3. But it's from the moment when you start recruiting, rather than you put them in later. Alright, enjoy your food, Big Hairy Boss. Thanks for the follow, hope to see you again soon. Come on. Right, I'm just thinking... Life Leeching gives us more improved power. Soul Blight's a good one. Okay. So if I wait a turn I get an extra pip of recruitment there. How far are we off this? In 3 turns we're going to be able to get... I might hold off on that anyway. It's probably not. We have lost 2 Casket of Souls now, which is annoying. I'm not in a mad rush to get another Casket of Souls. They are good. But I feel like we should wait until we've got... Maybe we will save that for when the dynasty is completed. And then we can recruit a special lord and then get him at a pretty high level. Because at the moment... Because we get a buff here as well for an extra 2 and... Well, we can't recruit a new lord anyway because we've already done one here, but at the moment without any other buffs we're recruiting a +7 lord. And that would be +3, so we will be able to recruit rank 10 lords from the off, which is nice. Attend
your king, slaves.
Bum, bum, bum. Khalida's not in a position to recruit. Maybe I will wait a turn. Right, hang on, let me think. We're actually not far off getting this up. If I change that, it won't come into effect till next turn. So it'd be a -50. We should have plenty of growth now to get it completed within 3 turns. At the worst, it'll turn it to 4 turns. So I'm going to change this now. So we'll get extra unit experience. We'll put the Lich Priest in, then we'll start recruiting his army from next turn. Yep, I'm decided. What we really want, actually, is a Citadel here, don't we? For an extra 1, which is the other building we're going to have to build here, aren't we? Man, there's so many things. Yeah, we're definitely going to want one of those. So, I don't know if we build a cavalry building here or the... Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I'll have to rethink about that. I think in my mind... No, I could build... Because I need to delete that at some point. So here, once this is rank 5... It's going to be 12 turns. Let's switch you over to Grove. You should have been on that for ages. I haven't built any new buildings here for a while. That should hopefully bring that down a few turns. That can get deleted eventually. And then we will be able to build the 3 large necro thingies here. And then we won't end up building one or the large ones here. We've got the Tomb Sculpts here. We'll build a Citadel. Is it a Citadel? So I can get, generally speaking, more recruitment here. And we'll build the cavalry building here. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable plan. It delays us getting the cool big monsters. I just think it's better in the long run, because then the majority of things we can just build locally here with extra experience. And yeah, okay. It's, I mean, there's still time I can change my mind later. Right. Next, hero.
Slaves, I need more.
Who else? Let's do somebody else first.
The dead.
Lamizash.
Set sail. Bathe me in power.
Extra experience and some money.
Beloved of Asaph.
Right, next turn you're going to be able to get your War Sphinx. And... Right, so yeah, this is the... whatchamacallit army. Yes, I seem to remember actually, last stream I was talking about I was going to get this one. Because extra 4% is good, but I believe the War Sphinx increases your hit points massively, so they'll have a double effect. So, extra effect, should I say. And we'll keep going down here, and that's hostile wards, not hostile, but we're going to get attrition, which is annoying. Oh, we've got another army somewhere, surely. Here.
King of greatest dynasty.
Set up. What are we going to do with this guy? It's really throwing me. There's a few different bits of throwing me. It's a Hexwattle thing. Part of me feels like I don't think Rakash can finish the job down here. Well, it depends on what the dwarves do, and I do worry that if the dwarves come in and attack, we lose access to the book. Or, you know, I don't know if like the AI armies, if the dwarves will actually then have hold of it and I'll have to kill the dwarves to get it. Or, because they're my allies, I get it anyway. I don't know. We'll see. Which book is that? It's a Sandstorm one, extra casualty replenishment. And this one, income from trade and such. There's quite a good garrison over here. I probably should bring the army up. I don't think... I was tempted to send this army south.
Unliving curse.
But I feel like Hexwattle might turn on us at some point anyway. So I kind of rather keep him up here. Again, this army isn't ideal, I don't think. I'll start building up some of these somewhere. I wonder if I can get him in the ocean, if that's going to get me places quicker. The problem is that's going to be... getting attrition there as well. So let's not go that far. We'll go... We're still... I think going into the water is probably the good move. Oh, you're going to have a rebellion next turn. He's probably going to... I'll probably have to get somebody to deal with the rebellion. Oh, I forgot to put the Lich Priest back in the army. Can he get there? I think he can. It's fine. There's also almost another mess up. It's every reason for finish the stream earlier. Start making sillier mistakes when I get tired. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. What am I doing with this guy? Don't know. I don't have any other characters in this army, do I? No Lich Priest or anything like that.
I command movement.
That's alright. He was largely just ferrying units. He'll go back up. What's his face? Lamizash. Oh, I've got a lot of money. Okay. Let's build that up. Let's see, let's just have a look. Where's my public order issues? Forbidden Jungle. Yes, you're still only at -1. But let's get you built up there. Let's build you up there. I won't worry about that one particularly. Nice to get the cavalry buildings up. Yes, quite... quite expensive too. That's really expensive in fact. And that's just the third tier of that. Any money anywhere else? Have I got any more heroes I haven't moved or whatever? Well, I've got you there, but you're not really gonna do anything. Let's just stick you in there for now. What am I over here? I've got... I'm gonna get you move up there. Imminent rebellion, skip that. Telling me end turn. I'll just save my money for a turn, possibly, rather than just spending it for the sake of it. These who is this? This is Harganaf. They look pretty big.
Irreversible. In time we move. Next time we move.
Visit Malekith. Have a look at his lands. Oh, I forget I'm still at war with these guys.
I don't parley with the undead.
Oh well. Hoping that war will just end at some point once they realise oh, they're on the other side of the world. Let's not worry about them. Anything I desperately want now? I think I might just wait. Yeah, I'll save the money. I'll save the money and I can upgrade this next turn easily. Extra 1%. It does increase growth as well, actually. Well, how much income from trade am I getting? Oh, 1,700. I mean, 1% of that's only like 15. Adds up, I guess, but the extra 10 growth, I mean, that's a lot of money just for that. Nah, let's not save the money. I mean, at some point, yeah, we'll get those, but... well, options in the mortuary cults, but... probably want to save up till we get to 300. We should be able to get that weapon now, actually. I would have thought we got the obsidian by now. Oh, it's midnight. Well, it's midnight here. Don't know where any of you guys are. Oh, I got a notification. Ooh, I got an achievement. This is a Twitch achievement, should I say. I really love how they gamify it. You get achievements everywhere. What did I get this achievement for? Followers! Reach 10 followers! Woohoo! I feel like I should have a party popper. I reach milestones like that. Oh, 10. 50 is a big one, though. Well, I need to get average viewers of 3 or more. Which if all my streams end up being as popular as this one. Oh, not getting the sound. And it'd be doable in no time, but they haven't been so far. Go to war. Oh, they're attacking me. Oh no. Oh, that's weird. I mean, we're fighting this one. Oh, you can't auto-resolve it. Oh, that's good. They're treated a bit like, I guess, quest battles. I don't feel like this should be as easy as it's making out. I know, sure, they're weakened and stuff, but all my chariots aren't going to be that good against their... God, what level are you? It doesn't tell me. losing these guys, I mean, the only thing everything's kind of disposable. You can't kill Tomb King because they're immortal. Oh, these guys might be immortal. They might not be. I don't know what level he is. I've had a tendency, I forget that the Lich Priests have, they get access to the immortality skill at rank 12. But I've forgotten a few times. I say a few times, but this must be my second Lich Priest that I bought originally. So hopefully I remembered. I have this funny feeling because I'm sure my other Lich Priest and Khalida's army is like near rank 20 now. So this one probably next in line is probably like 14 or 15, so he probably has access to it. Now, whether did I remember? Look at me assuming I'm gonna lose again. But we'll see. I mean, don't know. We just don't have this. Oh, we got a lot of chariot archers. It'll be interesting. I wanted to try and get to use these guys more. I feel like they should probably go on skirmish mode. Problem is, it's just like my chariots aren't going to do that well against their cav. Oh, we'll see. Is this the exact same map? No. It looks very similar though. Gamble. Gambling never pays. I think I had an event for ages that was giving me an extra 20 winter magic. I don't know if it was me or if it was a global event, but it lasts for 10 turns, and it's like that's why I've had such massive amounts of magic at the start. But that's gone now, and oh well. Okay. I have a feeling that all my characters are on. No, my Lich Priest isn't on a horse, which I'm sure I must want him to, because I think the plan was to have this all army mobile. I don't know if it's a good thing. They've got, I forget, I should have looked at it ahead of time. He's got a couple of whatchamacallums, heralds, or at least one. He's got the one that allows chariots to be to vanguard. Is there something else? Cause fear? I don't think so particularly, or at least it's not one that gives a special rule. I can't remember what the other options were. So all my chariots can vanguard, except for, annoyingly, not their chariots. I don't know if that's a good thing. Well, it probably is for the archer chariots, you know. We will... Okay. Let's put the king and the prince in these chariot units. Now the prince does have a area effect kind of skill that's kind of helps him against, gives 22% physical resistance to lords and heroes, so I should really make sure that the Tomb Prince and King are next to each other. And we will group them up. And these guys I don't know what the relative speed is of our units, but I'll probably stick these on skirmish mode. Fire wheel, toggle skirmish. Maybe we'll try and get them to target the spider. What spells have I got? Oh, I knew that was... knew that was going to happen. I don't know what to do with my... I should probably take advantage of these woods a little bit. Oh, and that massively steep incline. I didn't notice quite how ridiculous that was. From here, it doesn't look anywhere near that steep. Okay, well, that's where my archers are going. That's going to cause issues for their cavalry. But these are basically just glorified bodyguards for this guy, I think. Maybe it's not as high level as I thought. I know I did buff which skill? This one, I think, because I wanted to make sure, because it only costs 4 winds of magic, and every time he does that, it gives everybody in the army a bit of a buff, a healing buff type thing. Yeah. You can tell I'm getting tired. I'm mumbling my words. And I don't know how momentum works in this game exactly. It's like, are these chariots going to pick up massive speed by rolling down the hill and get extra impact damage? It'd be cool if they do. You would think they would. I'm not quite sure. Well, I think I'm going to have these guys basically lined up here, do a bunch of shots, but retreat back this way, and then don't know, we'll see. I'll just see what happens. A lot of it depends on how they... I've got these guys in skirmish mode, haven't I? Well, let's just have a look at relative speeds, right? So I'm 74. What do I need to be worried about being faster than me? Centaurs. Let's shoot the Centaurs first. Got some arrow boys here. We should be able to outrun the ball boys. So they do have a 360-degree arc. So there is that. And I do outpace the Savage Orcs, do I? Oh, 74. No, 66. I'm 74. Okay. So we should be able to harass these quite nicely and maybe make the odd melee attack and on isolated units, but with the aim of making sure we pull them out. Uh-oh. Ha ha ha. That's the problem, there's so much micromanagement, you know. But I am separating them. So who is that? Who is that? Who is that? So my archers are kind of doing something now. I'm going to have to pause it, sorry. I tried to pause it less. I know half of you probably don't care. Okay, let's just try and get you guys to run away over there. You're probably going to crumble. Just because your morale's so low. We want to make sure we focus on the Centaurs. And we bring them back. While... Who are these guys? Forest Goblins. Centaurs. I don't know at what point. I'm just trying to debate what point do I launch these chariots down the hill. It's probably when the infantry gets to near the bottom. Potentially. I mean, well, then I just got charged, you know, so that probably wasn't the best idea. Can we... What happens to those Centaurs? Are the Centaurs still about? They are... it does not take much. Right, are these... Oh yeah, you really can't tell with this hill. Right, I'm going to get these guys to charge down the hill. And I'll come back and watch that actually. See what kind of an impact. I think we lost those guys. Try and focus on the Minotaurs. Oh, and let's... Oh, we should totally have done this first. Oh, excellent. We will target this. How long does it take to come in? Oh, is that instant? So, how long does it last? We should probably do it now. Yeah, let's do it now. So that will help our chariots. And give some replenishment to other units. Let's watch this. And didn't seem to do huge amounts of damage. Okay. Let's make sure we get these guys into something big. Oh, that's here, Ragnarok. Because the Tomb Prince does have 50% weapon strength plus 44 melee attack and can cause terror. Which is good, so go and attack the Ragnarok, will you? Oh? Oh yeah. You got less melee attack. Blah blah blah. Those guys are almost going. Let's focus on the other ones. Have you been caught yet? No. Oh, but you will, because they're faster. We've not killed the Minotaurs yet. Yep, these chariots are going down fast, aren't they? What are you fighting against? Oh, the Bestigors. Okay, I'm not really using these as well as perhaps I should. I'm willing to admit that. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Right, let's get these archers to actually... I mean, they're kind of seen off... Oh no, they kind of have to carry on there. I don't want them getting behind me. I mean, I should really get them to focus on like Minotaurs and the bigger threats. Just like this. They should have... Where's the other Ragnarok? Or is it... There it is. Let's finish it off. Did those Minotaurs die? I feel like they didn't. There they are. There's only 2 of them though. Let's try and get these guys over here. In fact, let's... Oh, wrong button. I was left clicking instead of right clicking. Oh dear lord. My those Minotaurs are still coming up the hill really fast. A lot faster than you would think they might be able to. Defense 40. Oh, just extended duration. Let's try and stick that there. And okay, that came in on time. So we should do this. Well, no, we should wait a few seconds. How long? So you get a bit of slight healing, 7 seconds. We should really wait. Try and pace out our spells, which will probably get more in the way of healing if we can do that. Just savage orcs. They've kind of got stuck there, haven't they? Okay, there's some more healing. Now, is that counted as different healing? Yes, I think. Oh, these guys are going to die as well. See, chariots seem to do relatively well, but they always just end up dying. That's the problem I tend to find. Extra weapon damage. Minotaurs have gone down well. Yeah, these chariots have done terrible. I'll put that blame on myself, because there's nobody else to blame. Oh, is there an area effect? No. Additional bonus versus large. Can I afford that? Oh, I must be able to afford it. Oh, you know. Let's Do I want to do it on him or do it on the prince, actually? I feel like the prince... Is the prince better? Prince... 385 weapon strength. Yeah, it might be. In combat anyway. Which means they're probably good for killing the spider. Yeah, well, he is, at least. Well, I don't have... I'm not going to get the actual weapon damage straight away. Okay. Right, those Minotaurs are running away. But these ones are going to escape soon. Who's coming back? Centaurs, more Centaurs. I just need these guys to really be shooting. Oh god, there's a bloody Centaur back there. Who's doing a lot of shooting. Oh, more Minotaurs. Oh, these Minotaurs have shields. Oh no, let's shoot at the spider. Kill the spider. Kill the spider. Kill the spider. Please kill the spider. Why did that not cast? What happened to the other spider? Oh, the other spider is there. Did that just not... Oh, it must have cast. Right, let's put you guys down here. Archers, bring that spider down. God, I lost all my chariots, haven't I? Maybe I should just give up on the whole chariot army. I'm not ready to give up on the whole chariot army. Not... Maybe a chariot army is a bit much. No, sorry, I just need to I don't know. I'm not ready to give up on it just yet. I feel like this is a tougher army than what I've been able to play with for a little while. Let's get the Lich Priest back. I'm starting to lose a lot of morale. Oh, where are you going? Where the hell are you going? Really, I need to get him back to the front line. In fact, I might do that with both of them. Let's try and get them back in the rear because he can do his rally and that's going to give even more healing. I think I must have accidentally had him selected when I was going after these guys. So those chariots can deal with... Still got this Saigo. 92 kills. No answer to the Saigo. Not in the short term and stuff. I possibly could have sent all my archer chariots there and... I don't know, they're not exactly the strongest, are they? Oh, that spider's down. I need to get my archers back. That's the other reason I think why I shouldn't have them so close. Is the just if they push through your line a bit, you get into trouble. Oh, let's. Well, just shoot into there. No. Oh, if I'm not careful. Right, let's get these guys in before. Anti-infantry, more than anything else, aren't they? Oh, what are they? Let's just try and get them in some flanks there. I guess I lost my archers over here. Perhaps these guys can tie up a cycle if nothing else. I don't even tell them to shoot one unit and charge another. Like, let's get him in here, get the rally skill. Let's get all these guys to shoot at these Minotaurs and such. Let's get you to charge into the rear. These guys charge in. Need more. Need more magic. This guy just being chased by a spider. Why the hell is he down here? Why are the archers down here? What did I tell them to shoot? Run away, will you? Right, that's going to give some replenishment there. No, going down. You, I think, need to charge in there. I don't imagine you doing much, but I just need to stop him killing loads. Right, what have we got here? Physical resistance, extra weapon, armor piercing. Let's do that on the unit. Why are my archers there? Right, those savage orcs are completely gone. This may still be winnable, kinda. We really just need the archers to shoot, kill the well, we need the archers to kill the minotaurs, and then kill the spider, and well, just kill everything. If we can kill the Lord, actually, we may be onto something. Where's the prince? Oh, what's his? Minus 26 melee attack, but it also gives them rampage, which means they're not necessarily going to run away. It's kind of good for using against archers because it forces them to run towards you. Charge bonus, 50%. Let's get him to go after 570 weapon strength. Oh, ha. Little chariot just bumping into things. Right, Who isn't doing anything? You. Kill their beast lord while you can. What's that coming back in? Centaurs. Minotaurs with shields. Chase after the besticles, will you, chariots? You may be there to recharge again. Why these are the savage orc boys? At least the centaur isn't going to be firing rocks at me anytime soon. Who's in combat here? Let's get you out. I feel like the minotaurs are a bigger threat than the spider. Spider's a pain, don't get me wrong.
Tomb King.
Where is my Tomb King actually? Oh, he's over here fighting against their lord. Oh, yep, he's dead. Excellent. That's going to make a huge difference, I think. Archers, shoot him. Him, the spider. Shoot the spider. And so victory is in our grasp, but we're going to want to make sure we pursue the infantry at least. I don't think we're really going to be able to do much. It'd be nice if we could take out the cycle as well. You're probably not coming back, are you? As in, I know, because we're pretty weak now, but shoot the cycles. That spider's running away for the moment. Oh, how fast is that spider? That spider's pretty fast. 57. Yeah, that spider is coming back. Oh, he's going straight for my king as well. Unit's been wiped out. Where's... Don't know which unit that was. Look. Oh, man. Okay, they seemed like they were doing alright for a moment. Did not take them long to kind of go down. Chase after the Centicles. Will you? And just look at the mini map, making sure there's nothing in these, nothing that I know of that's in these woods. Protection. We're gonna want some protection over here, I think. Oh my lord. Oh, you're running away. Let's try and get this guy down to protect his king. And we will rally here. But we need... Oh my god. Wow, they're... that's just... He's in combat and he's still firing rocks? Oh. Make sure you're on skirmish. Okay, we have... Gonna have to move the army forward to attack that cycle, I think. It doesn't look like it's gonna run away. I'm sure everything else, apart from the Ragnarok and the cycle, is running away now. Like, properly running away, as in will not come back. Oh, yeah, just not. I probably should have waited. I want to make sure these things are dead. Ideally. Okay, archers aren't in range. Let's, Oh, they are running away. I think that might be everything. He seems to run away a lot quicker. Oh, oh, you're only speed... No, you're 74 and 74. Why are you not... Like, why is he getting so far ahead? Are you just getting in each other's way? I feel like that's what's happening. They're gonna get stuck on the trees, aren't they? Right, I am gonna try and get these guys to chase down the cycle as much as possible. Cause that, how many kills did he do? 214. Man, oh, that should be all right now. I mean, they've lost so many that I can't see what's left being any sort of... I say threat. It's not even a matter of being a threat. I just want to be able to finish it off. And this army is so weak now that what we've got left compared with what they've got left may not be a good thing. So I'm going to send my chariots after them. Has a spider gone, or is it just... I think the spiders managed to go. Oh, they're still moving, chasing after something. Maybe we just can't see it. But it's funny, they're still moving. They definitely got held up because of the trees, though. They're never going to get there. Oh! They've run out of ammo. Let's make sure we speed it up then. Let's get these guys to come down here. I have a funny feeling we're going to kill this thing just because we've glitched him. He just... I mean, of course, he would just step over... Well, not even step over our chariots, but like just kick a foot through it and probably crumple them. Which I think is kind of what used to happen a bit. And they actually stopped that in one of the patches. But I guess because chariots are so big... It's like there's even less room to budge through them when they're in a clump. Yeah, this feels a bit cheaty now. Let's at least try and do some recycled charging. Yeah, get some actual charge bonuses and whatnot. We might even pull it towards our archers. God, look how thin this line is. Oh, going through the trees now. Want to kill the cycle. I don't want to have to deal with it again. It just... What is it? Rank 9? Wow. It's 214 kills, yeah. Yep, it has to die. Sorry, I know this ain't that fun to watch at the moment, but gotta be done. Gotta be done. Well, in my mind it's gotta be done, which is what matters. And I'm gonna get a bit of extra healing. Now, I don't think those skills actually raise anybody. I don't feel like they do. It doesn't... these ones do. It actually specifically says heals injured before resurrecting. But there's no mention on that skill about resurrecting. Yeah, we killed him. Yeah, you can call that perfectly. I'll let you. He already destroyed one army and mostly destroyed that one. He, wow. Chariot archers did alright. I guess I was mostly from shooting. So on basic chariots, I think I kind of... Apart from charging down the hill, they kind of... at that point, they just kind of got stuck and got wiped out too bloody quick. 214 kills on that. I mean, that was over half their kills. Oh, maybe not quite. That was almost half their kills. Although it's losses, I mean, there's a good chance that some of my guys got arrows in the back. It would be nice if I feel like if they separated out friendly fire. I would just like more stats in general. Just like what were the kills by magic and friendly fire kills. So we basically lost all our chariots. Well, he's going to be getting a refurb. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll save the chariot army for when we get that other lord. Oh, there's hardly anything there now. Replenishment. There's not really anything to replenish. Well, that's a lot of money. Let's go for the money. Yeah. It's not dead, but we should have... I think that should be enough to get the book. Our third book. And I forgot about the cutscene.
The third of Nagash's books. A tome of 1,000 souls. All singing for their release. The spirits howl and scream. Let their chorus echo our zeal for power.
I forgot about the cutscene every time. Recruit a lord, and I'll get 30 canopy jars. You know what? I think I actually messed up some of the missions. The first book I got was from a wandering army up here, but the two nearest to me was the one here, which we just got, and one of the sisters was Dusk. Because of the awkward positioning of this one, you have to go the long way around. And because of who we're at war with, it was just a bit of a pain. This one's always been out of our way. But you had the mission at the start, which was like, get one of the books in the gash. And that didn't kick in when I got the first book. It didn't kick in until we got the second one, down at the Sisters of Dusk. So I kind of feel like it was... as part of the... Because these are kind of like... It's not timed. Basically, it's a tutorial type mission. So it's like, oh, here's the first book of Nagash. It's kind of assuming that either this one or this one will be your first book, which is it. I guess that's how it's keyed up. And here it looks like, oh, you've got the Book of Nagash, which is actually closest to where you start, but because of the mountains, it's quite awkward to get to. So now it's like, oh, recruit a lord, as if we'd never recruited a lord before, when in fact we've actually got 6 of them. So in 14 turns we might recruit another lord, but last defenders, that's Thingy's faction, isn't it? Quadgars. For a minute I thought it was this one. Raiding, but the Star Tower. Right. Not expires, it's available to be used again. I don't think we necessarily want to use that anywhere. Or there's nowhere in mind. We should really get it. I think I've I thought this before. It's like you might as well get this. I say as soon as you can, because then 25 turns you might need another one. And you might not actually need to use them for ages, but when you do want to use them, because the problem is he spawns at your capital, so it's going to take him ages to get anywhere. Yeah, you know what, I'm going to do it. The only reason I might hesitate is if you want to do this in 2 turns. We would have to do it waiting 5 turns. But it's so good if you go, instead of colonizing ruins, use this capital. It's just such a huge money thing. But why did that not? I clicked the wrong button. Yeah, no, I just clicked on it, didn't click it properly. So we've now got this guy down here, and we will send him up just this way in general. It's going to take him ages to get there anyway, but are these still on track? I can say they're still on track to get in a rebellion. But no, they just get too many buffs and whatnot. It was nice if one of these might die for some reason and get ruined, then it might be worth it. Oh, up to 7 viewers again. It's gone up. I was assuming everybody's going to bed and it gone down, but no, it's just all the Americans coming in, or just people who can't sleep, or who don't. Right, I'm actually thinking about, we've just taken this. I feel got the Book of Nagash. I feel like it's a good time to stop. Let's have a look at this army first. Let's just, for the sake of completeness, I'm going to move this guy in a position to just kill these. Hopefully it should be auto resolve. Oh, what's going on? Did it just save? Yeah, we did save. Oh, that's interesting. I'm using a mod that you can't save when you want to, but it auto saves before, at the start and the end of every turn, and before and after a fight, and it obviously just recognised that thought it was a battle. So actually you can see there's a lag here, and I think that's because it's saving. It doesn't save at the point when you go into battle. Right, I'm just going to auto resolve this. As long as we don't lose a character, we'll be good. Okay, that's fine. That's a little. Let's get the Knopic Jars. We're going to be able to rebuild this army properly. Interestingly, so I think I'm gonna call it a night in a minute. I'm not really gonna do it anymore. I'm gonna have a bit of a poke around. Not many people tend to have seen the end of my streams, but I tend to take it as a time, just kind of take a step back, have a look at what the state of the world is, and kind of make plans for tomorrow. And I will. So if anybody doesn't, is really here just to see the action, then thank you for coming. I won't feel offended if you all run away. I do sometimes waffle on though, so potentially the stream might be up for another 20 minutes. Although maybe try not to. I can feel myself getting really tired. I feel I'm not getting my words right. and struggling to speak in coherent sentences, so it probably is a good time. I should probably just make sure I get to sleep better, and then tomorrow's Friday, so I'll definitely be on tomorrow. Not sure what time. I'll try and come on earlier, I think. Early afternoon maybe. We'll see. I'm not gonna, every time I set myself a time, I end up pushing it back, but we'll see. I'll try and keep an eye out, you know, follow me if you haven't already, and you should get a notification. I try to leave my opening screen up for 10 or 15 minutes anyway, to give people a chance out. Not exactly been a queue at the door so far, but we've gained a few followers tonight, which is good, so very much thank you to anybody who's subscribed on YouTube or following me here. By the way, you can subscribe on YouTube, like my videos there as well. I'm going to be working on the next few days in the morning to try and get my backlog of streams up there. I'm actually editing them down. If you didn't hear the beginning of the stream, or I think we talked about it briefly in the middle, that I'm trying to edit them down into 1 hour chunks, so it's just a bit more easier to manage, and I'll probably upload them. I mean, like, for example, I'm behind, so I haven't done this, but the aim, I think, would be, so this stream's been going for about 6 hours, so my aim would be to download it, upload it, edit it, cut it up, and try and get it all uploaded to YouTube by the next stream, which would be tomorrow, which might be long for 6 hours, but I would at least try and get them, a few of them up, but I would likely put them all up in one go, like 4 or 5 in one go, sort of thing, so that you can still binge watch it if you like. But then I know it can be quite daunting. It's the amount of times I contact, if you see a video up there and it's like, oh guys, 2-3 hours long. I mean, if I just upload it all to one video, it's like 6 hour long video. How many people are going to watch a 6 hour long YouTube video? But it might watch 6 1 hour videos, so hopefully that'll be better in the long run. That's the aim, but I'm behind. At the moment I just got my first 3 streams, and I think this is stream 6 or 7 now. I've lost track. Anyway, so with that all said, let's have a quick look around. So we didn't... I normally just have a quick look to see what other people are up to. We didn't... Can we declare war against these guys? We can't in one turn. Not that we can, because these armies have been completely destroyed. So we're not going to be in a mad rush anyway. We want to just get rid of these. It was very much a choice of our treaties with the dwarves and these guys was affecting our relationship with the other, and we've basically sided with the dwarves before relationships with both were ruined. So I was kind of hoping at some point Itza might have dealt with them, but if I raise them, then Itza might. So that's what this army will do. I'm going to move this army back round to here and build up and rethink about. Anybody have any suggestions, you know, about how to build this army, or if you've had any success with chariots? I mean, just so micromanaging. Maybe it is just better having a couple of them. They do all right, but they're very much glass cannons, and I just lose them all the time. It's just like they do a job, and they can do it quite well, even just disrupting the enemy. But then they always die, and I have to replace them. So it gets a bit of a hassle, and it's like, well, I'm getting to the point where I can just get the maybe necrosphinxes and stuff like that. We'll see. I'll think about that overnight. Oh, we'll decide tomorrow how I'm going to rebuild that army. Vampire Coast, we're going to have to go after next. I need to see what happens with Hexortal. I don't know. I have a funny feeling it's deteriorating down to minus 23 now. Which to me says I did trespass against him as well, which means I feel that's just going to slowly decline, and they will declare war on us, which is a mixed blessing. Oh, it looks like they've actually solidified, because for ages, for a good couple of streams now, they haven't held this area, but it looks like they do now, which which is good. I want the AI to do better, so that I mean, they are at war with the Dark Elves. I really want them to just be a strong empire that's a buffer to the Dark Elves. I don't care about this settlement stuff. I was going to let it have it, but I want this one. That's all I want. That's why I'm not expanding up here. I'm quite happy for Hexwater to have it. And maybe the fact that we don't have, I say if we don't have a neutral border, might hold it back, but it hasn't really stopped the High Elves. But then, as far as I can tell, the High Elves aren't actively after me. All the High Elves are at war with me, but they're not. Well, I don't know if all of them, but oh, Dark Elves are. That's hard enough, isn't it? They're actually on Orphan. I need to see what relations with the Dark Elves would be like. Oh, I imagine he tends to. I'd say that we have met them. I would say I keep thinking because we haven't met their realm, but it isn't friendly. They're not going to like my trees with Hexwater. You can't. None of them like each other, so it's difficult to. Just looking for more trading partners. We've got lots of trading partners at the moment, but where if Hexwater, I mean Hexwater and New World Colonies have been good friends, so they'll probably, if one of them starts hating me, the other one will as well. I kind of feel like the fates are tied there. So at that point, if they do go to war with me, maybe the Dark Elves might be willing to they might start liking me a bit. They might be willing to trade at least. Which wasn't my intention. It's like, whoa, I was wanted the alliance with Teclis. I think I could be friends, long-term friends. You could protect my northern border and I'll protect your southern border and it would be good. No, Teclis had other ideas. Decided to shoot me in the back. I was like, well, okay, the Lisman, Hexwater, Mazdamandi, right? Maybe it's just the nature of playing it on very hard. It's just the decline. I feel like that's got worse. That great. Maybe I'm only really comparing it to Immortal Empires, so maybe I'm still strength rank 1. It is a lot easier at this stage of the game to have armies than it is normally. Because having 6 armies, you feel really restricted. It's like I can only have 1 army at the start, and it's like, sure, yeah, the other races probably. You know, you can have an infinite number of armies, whatever you want. You just can't afford to. You can't afford the money to upkeep for them. So at this point, when I've unlocked 6 armies, they, you know, and the units are free. I'm starting to get the good units and stuff. It's not surprising. I'd probably have 4 armies tops at this stage with one of the other races. It's difficult to say. It's difficult to compare, because the economy is so different. Let's have a look, see what's going on in the Southlands, because the plan is still invading the Southlands. Now,
Soon.
I say...
Speak dead things. Dare me to take your skulls, Bob?
Sorry. Every time...
I only take heads with you.
Cruel and deadly.
Right, I was just wondering then, why is it not...
More head skulls.
We don't know where Clan Moors is. We don't know where Clan Moors is. I was just thinking, why is it not zooming to their territory? Because it always zooms when you don't want it to zoom to somebody else's territory, when you accidentally click on something. But because we technically don't know where they are. But there's a lot of ruins down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 ruins actually, and he's got 7 settlements, so I think it's a safe bet he's over here. Oh, and there's all these green lines coming from these ruins, which... who knows what that could be? Who knows? But again, you know, this has been fairly stagnant. I mean, at one point, Clan Moors was on 10 settlements, I think. They had pushed... Crookgar was only on 2 or 3. Crookgar had like 2 settlements over here and 1 over here. I think when we were first exploring this, the other lizardmen were here as well. I forget, they've confederated since. It looked like it was a little back and forth, but Queek seems to be in the dominant position, but it seems to have stopped. Ever since they lost this, they just haven't... I'm not even sure what faction. I'm interested to see what factions that one's made up of. I like when these extra empires just kind of appear and become part of the thing. But we're going to be going to war. As soon as we go to war with the Vampire Coast, we'll be at war with Arcan, the Black. Which is probably unavoidable. I mean, Khalida's over here at the moment. She's going to finish off the orcs. And then maybe go through the ocean. And we'll see about invading here with one of these armies. The issue becomes if Hexwatch... We have to see what Hexwatch does. If they declare war on us at some point, all bets are off. But this is what we keep saying. I expected ages ago to be in the Southlands, but then first it was the orcs, which was kind of inevitable. The orcs are going to declare war on us eventually. Then it was Teclis and Citadel of Dusk. And then Zlanhuapek declared war on us. Oh, I can't remember. It drew us into a war, I think, with some of them.
Servant of Nagash.
Oh, it would be nice if these guys were at war with, like Hexwattle or something. But we're good terms with Cetra. But this is the real battle at the end of the day. It's our main objective. I mean, we've got to go to war at some point. From the early part of the game, we were thinking about, do we go into the north or we go through the south? Because we do have jungle preference. And because Queek was looking like he was doing so well, it's like, well, let's go through the south and we can show up the entire continent. But it looks like we're going to go to war with these guys first. I mean, we have got 6 armies. I mean, one's just an exploratory, picking up islands kind of army. So once this kind of area is wrapped up, we're going to have 2 spare armies here, 3 up here. We're definitely going to have to... in 15 turns, we're going to have to build another army, which I might build up some garrison type armies. Because we can't send everybody over to this continent, but we could easily send 2 armies in the north, 2 armies in the south, and we'll see. Don't necessarily want to do too many wars at once. But this is the main game. If we go through here, we're going to win the game, because the... What are we up to? We've got 3 books. And we're going to get the 4th one here. And we only need 5, but I'm assuming we can carry on getting more. So the question is largely going to be, is it going to be this one? I don't think either of these really matters to me as far as the abilities go. It doesn't matter of where we want to attack. But maybe we'll do both. But once we've got 5, then all we're wanting to do is capture the Black Pyramid, which that's going to take us a while. Because we could beeline for it, but I'd rather get the whole desert. And then we'll get access to the final battle, I guess. I mean, it's a long way off. We've still got some ways. But part of me wants to... I do want to get the whole desert, deal with the other Tomb Kings, make us the true queen of Nekahikara. And part of me is like, oh, let's go and kill all the... Let's get all of the books. Which I'm assuming is possible. But then I'm not necessarily fussed. If we're not going to have a cool battle against this army, because it's in the water, it's going to be auto-resolved, I'm not that fussed about going after it. But we might do. If they start moving again, it makes me wonder, because once we went to war with it... Oh, I just had a thought. So my game got a bit bugged out after the last update, and I restarted a new game, and it's not I don't think it's an issue. It's just an issue with this save, where these armies stop moving. They stop roaming around. This one did, and I think at the time we hadn't done this one. It stopped moving, and we noticed the one up there stopped moving as well. And I don't think this one over here ever moved at all anyway. But there was something in the patch notes about... It made it sound like there was an issue that once you went to war with them, they wouldn't move to come and attack you. So this one started moving once you went to war with her. So we might potentially consider, if we just declare war on these guys, maybe they'll start beelining towards us. So that's something to consider. I mean, maybe that's a bit... I mean, it's a bit cheesy, a bit gamey, but then... Because then we don't... I kind of liked the idea, I had early on the idea of like, oh, we could send you know, we're going to have lots of armies. We can send a bit of an expedition to go after these guys. We don't, I mean, since then we're at war with all of Ulthran, so it's going to be a lot more difficult anyway. But I don't want to send like 2 armies up there just to fight an auto-resolve in the sea. So maybe that's something we can consider and see if it works for starters. Maybe we'll worry about it. We won't do it straight away. Don't know, but then maybe we can always try and meet them halfway if they're on land. But the battle has to be on land, otherwise we don't get to fight it. Anyway, I think that's enough rambling for now. And thank you for everyone's watching. And I think today has definitely been the most successful stream in regards to viewers, because I think not only have we, I think technically speaking we might have at odd points had a similar number at its height, but only ever so briefly, not for so consistent. And I'm sure a couple of people in the stream, well, I know for sure one, but are probably people I know in real life. But it's definitely had a couple of new follows. We've had 2 new follows and a subscription on YouTube. I was thinking about that. It's like, do we want pop-ups for subscriptions during streams? I will do for now. I put a lot of these on just kind of by default. And like I said to myself, as soon as if we get to a point where we're just getting, when it gets spammy, then we'll start putting restrictions on. But for now, yeah, sure, why not? I mean, what's the word? I mean, part of me was thinking if somebody's watching something on YouTube and then they subscribe, they won't see the notification. I guess I'll see it in an episode further down the line. But the chances are, if somebody's subscribing to me on YouTube while I'm actually streaming, they're probably doing it as a result of watching my stream. So, yeah, sure, no need to probably mess around with that. I just didn't expect it. It surprised me. I never seen... Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's a bad thing. So anyway, I'm definitely 100% waffling now. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, follow if you haven't already. It's been great.